I hope it
supposed to
looked
kiss
like
Batman. You're supposed to make your Batman kiss your Nightwing.
Yeah, I brought Batman because Mike bought me Batman, and I Nightwing because you bought me Nightwing, Eric. I'm representing both. And also check out Nightwing's sweet, sweet ass. Sweet man.
Stupid, sexy Nightwing.
I don't know.
But there is
Reason?
a link to the past. Yes!
Almost. Kirby's butt is also just off camera. She may come to get attention at some point. We shall see.
You shit, we don't know that.
That's what he went to do when he got the beer. He took shit. Wow, he went off camera. It must really be taking a shit.
That's why I needed to close the curtains. Messy business.
Only if you finish wiping. Us.
No. I can't hear the chat. Okay, I didn't know we were actually live. I thought you just meant like we'd be recording and then posting it later. Great,
I knew what was going on, Mike. Eric's just not intelligent enough to follow.
That's true. I was confusing Discord for Twitch.
Both of which you go live on, so I don't know why you thought that.
You can record those things. I knew it wasn't going to post anything on Pornhub. Pornhub?
We're not good enough.
No. He wants to talk about Don Cheadle?
The Coors Banquet will be the best man at his wedding. Are you going to pause it intermittently, or are we just supposed to save our comments for the end?
Everybody, I'm.
Okay.
Wait,
Gotta go take another.
And where are we viewing this? I'm still in like the chat.
I'm assuming Mike's going to share his screen with whatever. I'm assuming you're going to show us the video on this chat, correct?
Like, I don't know how we're watching this.
Or are we just listening to it from your end?
Like, if you just want to drop the link in our chat, then we'll just both turn it on at the same time.
If it's my penis, you'll be looking for a while. He's talking about my penis.
He's talking to his penis again.
Hey, everybody, I'm James Gunn.
You could also just like tell us. We don't have to watch the video.
I'm the co-CEO of DC.
Chapter 1. How many chapters did he post?
Oh, am I supposed to be clicking on something? Oh, okay.
I'm opening it, but then pausing it as soon as it starts loading. You must be cruising through it. That's not long of an announcement. 6 minutes?
Well, I mean, I don't really know. I guess we can small talk this. I don't really know what's all being announced. Is he going to do like a full, this is my 10-year plan, like DC
Yeah.
originally did back in like BVS after that was announced, where they were like, Cyborg's coming, Green Lantern's coming. Is it going to be that, or is he just going to be like, these are the handful of projects I'm
I
currently
think he
focusing on?
might be going as far as 15 years.
Jesus Christ.
Just because of like an interview quote of him with David Bautista, who said he wanted to play Bane, and he's like, "Look, man, it's like we're rebooting the universe. We need younger actors who can commit to a 15-year like movie deal thing." So that's the only thing I can think of to say he might be thinking 15 years ahead.
Yeah, but would he be announcing that all at once? Because I mean,
That I don't know. I'm just saying,
yeah.
worst case scenario, that's how far he knows he's going.
Yeah, because I mean, if we like the DCEU when it was originally announced, we didn't end up getting half those projects. I mean, Flash is finally coming, but we never
Yeah.
got Cyborg, we never got Green Lantern, we never got Man of Steel 2, we never got the Batfleck Batman movie. So it's like, will he want to repeat that and be like, well, if we roll out a slate saying, you know, let's say even 10 years, this is our 10-year plan. It's like, what
Yeah.
if movie one flops and they're like, oh, they didn't actually like this Superman. We got to do a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone, so let's see if I lose. Can you still see me? Okay, so no, I cannot. So why don't we just have Mike give us the notes? And
Well, I can still watch it. Or are you just gonna have it on with the volume real loud? Like, try it out, and we can see how well we can hear it.
But I also don't want echo. If there's a delay. I mean, I didn't expect to watch. Oh. Who can't hear you? The chat? Is it
It's all
because they're
Donnie's fault for using his phone. Is James Gunn like super old, or does he just have like? Is he aging rapidly?
He's pretty old. I think I mean, he would have. He wrote and directed like Scooby Doo 2, which was like 20 years ago at this point, and he already had like a minor trauma career before then. So he's probably like 25 at that point. So he's probably like mid to late 40s.
Well, I'm just wondering, is his hair naturally white, or does he dye it?
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit white instead of the salt and pepper look. He's just like, I'm just gonna make it all gray.
Go full salt.
Yep. That would be my guess. But yeah, I didn't know how we would get this late if we would get it by video. They still can't hear?
Get your headphones again, like when we were recording at my place.
No, because it's the chat that can't hear him, not him that can't hear. Can they hear us? Oh. Weird.
Like, we can hear you, so like...
Yeah, that's very strange. Mm-hmm.
Chat 1, 2.
Hold on.
Did they
Hold
hear?
on. Hold on.
Did they hear that?
All right. Okay. I can hear it now. All right.
My
So
burp fixed it.
yeah, can you guys hear me okay now?
Give us the thumbs up, or
the stream is delayed a little bit, so
yeah, no, I expect it to be.
can you guys hear me okay? Yes. Can you guys still hear me okay? Come on, baby. Do it for daddy. All right, they can hear me. Yay.
Mad Mike of Daddy.
All right.
Mad Daddy of Mike.
All right, so now just let me adjust something else here, because I'm hearing an echo on my end, and it's going to make me talk slow because it just throws me off like that. So I'm going to go ahead and... Hello? Still echoing, huh? Still echoing.
We're living in a cathedral.
Yeah. Okay. Can you guys hear an echo there? Shit. Okay. Gotta be kidding me, man. Okay.
Well, hearing an echo is still better than not hearing you at all.
Yeah, that is true. It's
like if you're not echoing at all to me.
Same here.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's all like directly in your chat and nothing else.
No, it's... What about now? What about now? What about now? Oh, shit. Still. That's not good. That is gonna annoy the shit out of me. Okay. Fuck's sakes. Hello. Still going, huh? Jesus Christ. Mute server. Mute server. Mute server. Come on. Yeah. Just give me a. I'm still trying to figure this out. Sorry. Fuck. Come on. How does this? It's still going. What the?
Because your voice is just so heavenly, they want to hear it twice.
Yeah.
That must be it.
That's so weird. Like it's not even happening with us. It's
Look, Discord, a cat.
Selena!
Look at the fluffy white belly.
yeah. All
How to
right.
make this sound easy.
Is Donnie visible to everyone else? Because to me, it's just two blue floating cubes spinning.
I mean, I'm visible to me.
He's visible to that one.
That one.
To like the Discord calls. He's
okay.
visible to me. Like, god damn it.
I'm like, to that one? Like,
Yeah.
did you not think that was me saying that?
You are the one. See, Mike, me, spinning cube Donnie.
I don't
How
believe
does this sound? How does this sound? Can you guys talk for a second?
Talkie.
this is me talking for a second.
Are we echoing too now?
Well, that was echoey.
I don't know.
I believe you are.
Can you talk?
Did it go down?
I don't know, I'm checking. Then maybe buy some bananas.
Good old gas station bananas.
That's what I call a $5 blowjob. A gas station banana.
Okay, can you guys... Whoa, that's really fucking loud.
Damn it, Drew, it's all your fault.
No, it's not Drew. I still love you.
What about now? Oh, shit.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, burb.
Okay.
Yeah. I make one change and then I make another, but they say the first change actually worked, but the stream, the chat's on a delay, so like...
Domino effects, I get it.
Yeah. All right, is there an echo right now, guys? Is there...
Did the chat give up and go home?
I don't know.
Nephew. Yes, you.
Is there echo in here?
Okay. Why is this happening?
Technology, gotta love it.
James Gunn just really knows how to stretch out the tension.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying to shut your stream down from
Yeah.
Hollywood. Especially these fuckers.
Yeah. This is so fucking ridiculous. Okay. All right, well, we're just gonna have to fucking live with this then. It's really, really going to annoy me though. But okay.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's a bit of an echo in here, unfortunately, and I can't even turn it down on my mic because then I can't hear you guys. So that's just
Woo, lose.
yeah.
Us or the chat? Okay.
Instead of saying you guys, try saying chat. Because we are also guys.
Okay, and how about
My middle name is Chat.
Donnie Chat Silverberg.
all right? Can you guys talk into this mic? Or can you guys talk?
Yes, I can talk.
Okay. Okay, speak again.
You trying to give us an echo so we all match?
No, I'm trying everything to fix this thing and it's just not working. So
They said you're giving up.
yeah. All right. So let's play this video by James Gunn, who is announcing this DC content slate. And yes, I am the voice of God. Worship me, you shit posting people, whatever's. I'm having some beer.
So you're the guy who watches me masturbate?
Yes.
Hey, I
Fair
thought
enough.
I was the only one.
Do a better job, by the way. Anyways, here we go.
Hey everybody, I'm James
All right, Mike's
Gunn.
gonna tell us
I'm the
what's going on.
co-CEO of DC Studios. So
You're
as
saying
many of you
he's
know,
the
DC
co-CEO
has
of
been
DC?
disconnected in film and television for a long time.
Oh, I thought we were going to be listening
And
to
he
it.
just said like
No.
it's been disconnected. The DC EU, is that what it is? The film universe.
It was the DCU, yes.
Yes. He said
When it
like,
was connected.
He said like it's been disconnected for a long time. So let's
And it's
continue.
one of our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television.
He wants to connect it. Okay.
Ooh, so does that mean
Gaming
current projects
and
being
animation.
folded
That
in?
the characters are consistent,
I
played
guess
by
we'll
the
find
same
out.
actors, and it works within one story. And
So basically, he's like, it sounds like he's basically trying to turn it into like what Marvel was.
if something is outside
Which is
of
what the
that,
DCU
like
was
Matt
originally, and then they
Reeves'
failed,
Batman
so they were
or
like,
Todd
we'll
Phillips'
do whatever we want. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to connect.
Yeah.
And now James Gunn's trying to
Yeah.
connect it back.
Yep.
I hope the Batman still stays standalone and doesn't get connected.
I can't imagine James Gunn's planned out 15 years and doesn't have a Batman plan in there.
Well, no, but for a connected universe, he would have to have another Batman. I don't want this current Batman to be pulled into that.
I don't
like
think
its own separate thing.
Yeah.
Multiverse.
Multi-pass.
You do multipass. Multiplus. God damn it, every time.
Yeah. All right. What do our friends... Hold on. Where's Ray?
Mike, did you forget you're supposed to be translating this for us?
He's got it on pause.
Diamond Nerd Queen says, I'm not sure if it's intentional, but the video chat cameras are in order of DEM. So, yay, it's D, E, and M.
We planned it.
Yeah, that is that was totally intentional because, again, guys, I'm a total genius. Nothing I do is by accident at all. Yeah. Nothing. Remember. Anyways, all right, let's continue.
Wolffeld's cat.
Let's continue. We're 30 seconds in.
Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity.
Okay, so he's like saying like stuff like Joker, like that standalone Joker movie, or the Matt Reeves, yeah.
Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
I thought Matthew Vaughn for a second, but no, the Matt Reeves Batman, like they said, he's like that is going to be like considered DC elsewhere.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So it's like the Black Label imprint.
Oh, everyone, say hello to Selena right there, Eric's cat.
Pull her tail at least.
Yeah.
And say hi to Kirby's tail.
Yeah. Say hi to Oscar. Anyways, all right.
Mike's pet.
So let's continue.
Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out.
That's a big question answered there for you.
First, we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Yes. I just want to comment this right now. He sounds like, his voice sounds like Alan Alda. You know, the MASH guy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very identical. But anyway, like, they're probably from the same city or something.
Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he
Anytime
connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DC universe. Then to move into Blue Beetle, part of the DCU, in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in...
Oh, he said Shazam, Fury of the Gods. That's one project.
Yeah, that's coming in March.
It's already done.
Okay.
I don't know why he's talking about that.
Well,
so he's like I'm announcing 4 different projects, and one of them is, hold on, let me...
worlds outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First,
he's talking about the 4 projects coming out over the next year right now. So one of them is the Shazam.
Aquaman 2.
Yeah, Shazam, Flash, Aquaman 2. What's the other one?
I didn't think there was another one.
we have Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Or is he just referring to
Shazam
Black
has
Adam
always
that
been
already
off
happened?
kind of in his own part of the DCU.
We'll find out. Mike will tell
so
us.
he connects very well. That moves directly
Oh,
into
Blue
The
Beetle.
Flash,
Blue
a
Beetle's
fantastic
summer.
movie that I really love.
Yes.
That resets the entire DC
forward to
universe.
that.
Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film
Blue Beetle,
about
yeah.
a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into
it should
Aquaman
be
2,
Shazam,
which leads directly into our next few
Flash,
projects,
Blue
which I'm going to
Beetle,
tell you about
Aquaman.
now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started
Another
to map
Christmas
out an 8 to
Aquaman
10
release.
year plan of what DC Studios will be.
So
After it's been
whoever
snapped
this Peter guy is, he's working with, I'm guessing the producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shows how much I know about what's going on with DC, right? Like, yeah, I totally wasn't dragged into this. Anyways, so he said, hold on.
Started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan.
So they started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan. Oof.
Okay.
of what DC Studios will
now
be
we'll see if we get an 8
film,
to 10 year plan
television,
announcement,
and
or if it's just going to be a
Hold
couple
on,
projects.
Hold on. So he's like,
your plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming.
So he's like, it's a plan of what will be in film, television, and gaming. So there's going to be games connected to this.
Yep.
All right.
He talked about wanting to do that previously, so not terribly shocking.
Bring back Arkham Asylum. No, I'm kidding.
Starring Robert
This
Pattinson.
first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now,
And he's like this. I'm guessing he's like talking about this first chapter. So I'm guessing that's like an equivalent of phase 1. And he's like, Gods and Monsters. So let's see
I'm
what
about
this
to tell
is.
you is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire
Gods
first
and
chapter.
Monsters. So we've got animated film, and that was kind of like an Elseworlds thing.
The first one here, it's saying Creature Commandos.
Ooh.
Okay, so horror.
Yeah, and that is a animated TV series. Looks like it's going to be. Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I have no idea who any of these are.
I'd imagine like what? Killer Croc, Man Bat.
No, Mike said he doesn't know who any of them are.
Oh.
Yeah. There's one like a lady with a fish head, like, and a helmet on, like a clear helmet. This one dude kind of looks like Frankenstein, and
so there's literally a Frankenstein in the DC universe, but he's part of an organization called
Sword.
Yeah.
It's Sword.
Yeah, Sword. That's right.
Yeah.
Making fun of Marvel's Shield, I guess.
And then there's this mechanical Sergeant Hartman looking motherfucker here.
I don't know what Sergeant Hartman is, but
yeah,
maybe it's literally, because Sword is literally like a supernatural police force, kind of like Hellboy's BPRD. So it could literally just be that they just didn't want to call it Sword to be like obvious ripoff of Marvel, so they called it Creature Commandos.
Yeah, like yeah. So that's
first project is Creature Commandos.
Okay.
Creature Commandos.
That's cool. Not what I expected the first thing to be. I figured like Superman, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, DC's animated stuff is usually pretty solid, so I'm happy they're doing a series.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit
as long as it's like
DC.
the same animation studio and like the writers from Young Justice, that'd be good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. And
speaking of, I still haven't seen a single episode of the Harley Quinn animated show.
Me neither. But that's not surprising for me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for season 2 of Invincible.
That's
which is gonna have what's his face, Negan.
Yeah. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
This is a DC stream, Eric. You call him Thomas Wayne.
That's true. For those 5 seconds where he was Thomas Wayne.
Is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation.
Probably would have showed up in Flashpoint if it happened.
As who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is
next project up is Waller, a live action TV show.
Oh,
story of Amanda Waller, played by
Viola Davis is coming back as Amanda Waller.
He's just said it. Sorry, let me go back here.
Waller.
Oh, sorry.
This is a story of Amanda Waller.
I can't imagine they do that show without her.
Next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Yay! So. Okay, so they're not completely rebooting, which leads me to believe or wonder if maybe James Gunn's Suicide Squad is going to be like Project Zero for this connected universe.
This one, I personally cannot wait to not watch it ever because I can't stand her fucking character. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. She's just so like unreasonably fucking stupid and evil. Maybe that's the point. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the point. Villains are supposed to make you hate them.
Yeah, but like this is like in a bad way. I don't know. like it's almost like it's like a villain you just want to watch die, like Joffrey. Even though I never watched Game of Thrones,
I thought Joffrey was a good guy.
Or like
like Draco, right? Draco Malfoy.
Or like the super religious nutball in The Mist,
played by Marshall
Thomas Jane.
Yeah. All right.
This is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol.
So it's being created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen. I'm guessing the Watchmen TV show.
Yeah.
Not the movie. So
that TV show was not watched by me, but it
that's out of this world.
Was extremely popular and well reviewed. So
yeah,
sounds like it's in good hands.
Yeah.
I can't wait for people to see it.
All right, so that's project number 2. That's on the way. So like we got the thing I said before, and then Waller.
Project number 2, the one that Mike hates the most, so he calls it Project Poop.
Exactly.
And also it's a number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
Next
racist.
up is the.
All right, so now he's
You're
saying
pretty.
project number 3 is.
Okay. Next up is the big one, the
Let me know
true
when you
beginning
pause.
of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy.
All right, so he just announced the first film, and I'm guessing live action, Superman Legacy. I'm not sure who is playing it. He's probably going to announce that just now, but that is one of the films. And he's like, this is going to be the start of DCU.
Okay.
So
this is being written by me.
The official reboot movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we knew we were getting a new Superman. He said when Henry Cavill left, it would be a younger Superman. So Legacy is kind of an interesting title when you're getting a younger Superman.
Yep.
That seems more like a older type Superman movie, but
maybe it'll be like a CGI face Christopher Reeve.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, James Gunn is writing it. He probably grew up with those Superman movies, so I mean, it's possible. All right, Mike, you can continue listening and let us know any specifics, like director or cast.
Yep. I'm just reading the chat right now.
Viola Davis is Superman.
The Blythen brand. Mike is doing this segment against his will. Yep. Grace Omega says Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Okay. And Sir Silent of the Fogs. Oh, it's Fog. Hello, Fog. He's like, it's Dem Boys, more like Denny's. Ouch. Wow, guy. Thanks.
Our breakfast isn't that bad.
I don't even like Denny's.
Yeah.
It's also not even convenient. You gotta go all the way to Fort Erie for it. Oh wait, no, Niagara Falls has one.
Yep. All right.
My bad.
Let's see what else he says about this Superman Legacy. All right.
I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay.
He says it's slated for a July 11th, 2025 release. So that is 2.5 years from now. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Superman.
I'm guessing it's still in the writing stage. I don't know if they've announced an actor yet, but maybe he does in here.
Okay. The next thing is
they haven't yet. He said James Gunn said he was writing it when the Henry Cavill news came out.
Yeah.
But he didn't say that he didn't say if he was directing it or not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have someone in mind at least for the part while writing it.
I got to imagine so, but till contracts finalized, that ain't coming out.
Yeah. All right, let's see. He's already talking about project number 4, so here we go.
Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story.
Ooh, that's interesting. So it's HBO live action television series by the name of Lanterns.
Oh,
and it
a
looks
TV
like
series.
The characters will be showing two characters: Jon Stewart, not that Jon Stewart, and Hal Jordan.
Okay. Interesting. They're
the black and white lanterns.
They're putting the lanterns on TV. That's going to be expensive, I would think, with the special effects.
Yeah. But it is HBO, so I guess they have the budget.
Yeah, I mean, and that could be it. It could just be like, let's do a 1-season contained story. If it does well, we can do more. I personally am not the biggest Green Lantern fan because I'm not a big sci-fi fan. But, I mean, it makes sense that they go with Jon Stewart, our generation's, preferred Green Lantern, as well as Hal Jordan, which is like the younger generation's preferred Green Lantern. Make it like, if they do it right, if they do it like a buddy cop space movie, or TV series. I think that could work.
Yeah. Like a DC Chips.
Yeah,
Or,
exactly.
I hope it ends up on Ward World.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. Cast Jon Stewart as Jon Stewart, you fucking cowards. Anyways.
No,
Yes,
cast Jon Stewart
as the black man.
Yeah. Cast Jon Stewart as Hal Jordan really confused people. That's Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
And they're both just like, who? Which one of us?
Yeah. All right, let's see what else.
Story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a...
I'm surprised.
Okay, so he actually just said it was going to be like a True Detective sort of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So not a buddy cop comedy at all.
Yeah.
Darker.
So something along that. That's...
Interesting. I mean, I guess that fits more the HBO mold.
Yeah.
Something dark and gritty versus like, you know, what I was picturing, which was like Rush Hour in space, but
yeah. You know what? They could cheap it out by making the entire first season about them like just actually being like buddy cops, and at the end they get their ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that would be just to build up interest and see if people want to see more. That way they don't have to spend a lot on the CGI.
Yeah, but like if you go in the second season in space, then it's like, well, this isn't the series we signed up for. Yeah. Even if people like the way series 1 goes.
Yeah. So
we'll see.
Couple of Green Lanterns.
Is there a date for that yet, Mike?
What's up?
Was there a date set for that?
He hasn't said it yet. So let me see.
Watching over precinct.
Quit distracting him, Eric.
They discover
with your
a
stupid
terrifying
question.
Mystery that ties into our
Stupid,
larger
sexy
story.
questions.
Next is a big
stupid, sexy question.
Okay. All right. So that is was it number 4 or 5? Hold
4?
on. I can't remember. All right. Well, anyways, it says let's get to this next one here.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority.
Okay, so next one is a movie called The Authority.
The Authority.
Yes.
That doesn't ring any bells for me. It's got to be some sort of team up.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is a passion project of mine. It's based on the Marvelous Wildstorm characters.
It's based on the Marvelous Wildstorm characters.
Oh, okay. So it's from the Wildstorm imprint.
Yeah.
So Wildstorm is where like Static Shock comes from.
Okay.
Midnighter, Apollo, Grifter.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with any Wildstorm comics, so to speak, but when they rolled those characters up in the New 52, I became somewhat familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all like street level heroes.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be kind of like the Defenders a little bit, or like Guardians.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That
or
level.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see here. All right.
We are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different
God,
look
imagine
at
Midnighter's
superheroes.
going to be in the show.
We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost.
Oh, did he say if it was
Paradise
live
Lost
action or
is the story
animated?
of Paradise Island.
He said it
known
was
as the-
he didn't say, but it's a film, so I'm assuming live action.
Oh,
Yeah.
film. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry if we distracted you.
And then hold on, like, he literally just like moved on really quickly from that. So, all
Okay,
right,
so
the next,
probably not much.
the next one is
superheroes. We're doing
Lobo,
a television
Lobo,
series
Lobo.
called Paradise Lost.
doing a television series called Paradise Lost.
Paradise
So that's
Lost
going
is
to
the
be
story
about
of
Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah, it's got to be the mascara. Probably
Yep.
won't have Wonder Woman in it. Probably just about the Amazon.
Seeing,
Yeah.
Paradise Island, usually known as
So see, it takes place on Paradise Island.
the Mascara, which is the birthplace
Themyscira. So
of Wonder Woman.
makes sense. Build out some of those characters that can cross
Maybe this
paths.
is going to be his way to
Yeah.
introduce the new actress for Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Or maybe
let's,
one.
Let's see what he's got to say about it. Hold on.
Okay, we'll be shut up.
Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as the Mascara, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island.
Okay, so he's describing it as a Game of Thrones, but in the mascara.
Makes sense.
Did I say the mascara? Sorry.
No, you said the mascara.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. We seen in the Themyscira scenes in the first Wonder Woman movie that there was internal power struggle. Not every Amazon thought things should work the certain way.
Well, if it's like Game of Thrones, I hope they don't get D&D to write it. So
it's just going to be a lot of lesbian incest because there's only women on that planet. Island.
All right. Well,
so that's going to be an all-female cast. That's probably going to be the first series ever to do an all-female cast.
Yeah. No, they'll have a dude drop in.
Yeah.
Remember, they're still gone, so they can have Ares or
Zeus right. The Pantheon will visit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As long as it's not a British guy with a mustache, I'll be fine. Yeah. Worst Ares ever.
All right, let's see what the next one is.
The introduction of the DCU's Batman is the brave and the bold. The brave.
Oh, really? Okay, how's that going to work?
Nope.
Okay, so the next one, it's going to be the DCE or the DCU version of Batman, and that is going to be called The Brave and the Bold.
Okay, so Batman, the Brave and the Bold, the comic book and the TV show historically have been team-ups.
Okay.
So usually each issue or episode was a random Batman teaming up with Blue Beetle, Batman teaming up with Red Tornado, lesser characters. If it's a movie, I doubt that's happening. I think he's probably just what else can we name a Batman movie to ensure that's separate from the Reeves version?
Taking a familiar title that kids nowadays would know since that's the most recent Batman cartoon.
Yeah. So I would like it if it was a TV show. Then I'd be all in on live action. Every week he gets a different hero. Especially if they're doing all these live action shows, they can easily team up.
It's a film.
Yeah,
so
they can team up Frankenstein. But live action film. I mean, hopefully they change the title. Hopefully they just go away. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be Detective Batman or something like that.
Yeah, it could be a placeholder.
I feel like with the Reeves movies going on, because a sequel's been announced, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
so it's still it's gonna throw people off a little bit, and then I don't know.
Well, I think that's why it's a 10-year plan, right? This one's probably not gonna come out for another 7 years or so after the Matt Reeves. Probably gonna end up being a trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll split it up. Maybe Matt Reeves' second Batman comes out, and then there's a 2-year break, and then maybe this Batman comes out, and then another 2-year break before Matt Reeves' third movie, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a completely different tone. It's got to be a lighter tone to offset.
It's gonna be campy. They're gonna bring back the camp.
Yeah. If it's dark and gritty like Reeves' Batman, what's the point?
Yeah. All right. Now, hold on, where'd it go? All right, so
maybe he'll be as Batman. Sorry, go on.
So, Brave and the Bold. Let's see what else he's got to say about it.
Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is.
Ooh, so this is going to be Batman and Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live action debut of Damian.
Yeah.
Oh, they better pick someone good to play that little shit.
Yeah, the little annoying brat.
He's gonna have to have that attitude.
I hope this sets up a Super Son show or movie. Well, no, show I think would work better.
Look at Finn Wolfhard.
He'd be 26 by the time it comes out.
Yeah. Whoever they cast probably is still pooping his diaper right now.
Yeah. In acting school.
So I have a chance.
Yeah. All right.
Comic book run. Damian Wayne is my
favorite.
Okay, so
it is kind
Robin.
of a team up. So I guess the title does work. It's just not different.
Yeah.
They just don't want to. They want to steer clear of the title Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Much bad blood on that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna guess the movie's probably gonna deal with like Talia al Ghul like giving Damien to Bruce.
Yeah. Let's get Patrick Schwarzenegger to play Mr. Freeze. All right.
Make it happen, Captain.
All right, let's see what else he's got to say.
He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line. And so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
Okay, so he says Damian Wayne's an assassin that Batman tries to get in line. So, all right.
Yeah. So that's basically...
Because he's Talia's,
Talia's grandson,
Yeah, so that's
Makes
basically the Damian Wayne storyline is that Talia breeds him to defeat Bruce.
Yeah.
And then he ends up, like, Bruce is like, I can fix him kind of thing. And he goes to live with Bruce, and Talia's like, great, he's going to destroy him from the inside. This is what I want. And then he, gets him to kind of be a Robin, but he's kind of not listening because he's an assassin.
He's a Robin who kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold.
Next up is a TV series, live action TV series.
Okay.
Donnie, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had weird noise coming from your side.
Yeah,
Kirby stretching. Exhibit A.
Yeah. Probably just an echo.
Now she's rubbing her face on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's your cat, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a live action TV show called Booster Gold.
Whoa! Booster Gold's going to be a TV show.
Yep.
Interesting. So Booster Gold's a time traveler, so they can kind of do where in the world is Booster Gold. He normally teams up with Blue Beetle, but the older Blue Beetle, Ted Kord. So I wonder if that's going to lead into them.
Isn't he also a fraud? He just uses future tech and pretends it's powers?
Yeah, because he's from the future. So he comes back to regular time. He's like, look, I'm powerful too. Okay, Kirby went back and laid down, so my phone shouldn't be stupid anymore.
Let's see what he's got to say about it. All right.
Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big...
Okay, so he's announcing something else here.
Come on, Lobo.
I'm a Sheriff Lobo.
Jason Momoa Lobo. It's going to happen.
All right. Let's see what this is.
Series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Okay, it's like one of my favorite comic book series from last year was what?
Series from last year was Tom
Dark
King's run
Metal.
on Supergirl, Woman.
What? God damn it.
Comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh wow, Supergirl.
I don't know I don't know where he's going with this, so I'm just.
And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film.
So they are turning that into a big science fiction epic film.
Wow.
So Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow film.
Wow, a Supergirl movie. Like that would be what, like the fifth movie? I didn't expect that.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't read that comic. I probably should have because Tom King is God. But I mean, as long as Tom King is involved, I have no doubt that the writing of that will be amazing.
Yeah.
He did one of few Green Lantern stories I actually like called The Omega Men. Check it out if you haven't.
The Omega Man. All right. Let's see what he's got to say about this.
Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing.
Okay, so He was just basically describing Supergirl and how, like, what her origin is and everything. So, and now he's moving on to what? Hold on. He kind of moved on pretty fast from that one. So
terrible way.
Yeah, I think the further out he gets, probably the less thought that's been put into it. Well, not that it's like coming in blind, but you know.
Yeah. All right.
Gonna reboot Smallville.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here.
Everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about.
Swamp Thing film.
Ooh.
Wow.
If it carries over from the TV series, I'll be happy because that was really well done.
I have
over budget and they couldn't continue it.
Yeah, it got canceled even before it aired because like they filmed it in Georgia, so they were getting a bunch of tax breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And then they couldn't film in Georgia anymore, so they were like, okay, well, we can't afford to do any more without that, so canceled. I have the complete series on DVD. I have not watched it. So I guess I gotta do that.
Let's see what he's got to say about this.
About a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is...
Very dark horror story, the origins of...
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Although it's...
Okay.
Yep.
I have no knowledge of this character at all, except that I know the name, and that's all I know.
From the 1982 film. Mike's stopping for it. He's happy.
Donnie, lend him your DVD so he can watch it.
He'll watch it before I will, I'm sure.
I know that.
Yeah. All right.
It's totally outside of the rest of the DCU. It will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that
All right, and he's like, those are all the stories. So let's. I'm just gonna finish the video in case he has something else to say.
All he didn't say Lobo.
We'll talk about that after he finishes the video, Eric.
I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since
Because
I
I have
was
a
a
theory.
child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of
My
these
left
movies
turtle.
and TV series is that the director's vision
Making
and
it
the
Turtle's
vision of
hot
the writers
chocolate.
and all of the
Nice.
creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is
Get those
always
3-packs
king.
that have like
It's
3
all that
different
matters
ones. There's
to
like
us. And I
Turtle,
want to be true to the
Arrow,
stories. I
and
want
then
to be true to
After
you
8.
guys. And
She
we
just
can
wants
give
the
you
After
something
8s,
different
but
than
they
we've
don't
ever
sell them
seen before.
individually. You can
Anyway,
only get them in
thank
the
you,
3-pack where it's
everybody.
mixed.
I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
All right, so that's it. And
That's it? Nothing else?
Yeah, that was
It's something-
it was a 6-minute video, and he moved along pretty quickly and announced quite a bit of things. The creature commandos actually looks the most interesting to me, just because it seems like something different. And
it seems the most like James Gunn kind of style.
And the Authority, like that screams James Gunn to me as well. So probably those two that I would probably look forward to the most. Again, I don't really care, to be honest.
Don't worry, we'll drag you to Blue Beetle against your will. Like we did with this.
Yeah. And Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Like when you drag me to Morbius. I did like the part. I did like the part where he's like, it's Morbin time, and he morbed all over the place. But like,
you morbed in your seat.
God damn it.
So my Lobo theory, Eric. You've seen the Superman Man of Tomorrow animated movie, correct? With Lobo in it?
I think I did, but I can't remember.
Okay, so it starts off, Lobo shows up on Earth, and he's like, it's Lobo time. And Superman goes and fights him because he's destroying Metropolis. Lobo ends up leaving, shaking his vest, screaming, I'll be back, Superman. And then the real villain is Parasite. And then Superman realizes he needs Lobo's help. So he calls Lobo, he gets Lobo to come back to Earth. And then he's like, we need to team up to take this thing down. I wonder if the Superman movie is going to introduce Lobo in a similar fashion.
Oh, that's your theory.
Yeah. Because
and then after that, depending how good it is, they'll give him his solo film.
Well, because here's the thing: they can't just outright say Jason Momoa's Lobo with Aquaman 2 still around the corner, and them that basically not saying, notice how they didn't talk about any of the characters that they have upcoming in the movies. So once Aquaman 2 is out and done, then they can say, oh, by the way, Jason Momoa is going to be our Lobo, and he's going to make his debut in the Superman movie.
Yeah, I can see that working, because, I mean, Superman is really the only one who could go toe-to-toe with him. Currently, with who they're releasing in the movies.
Yeah. Well, and that introduces Lobo as an anti-hero right off the bat. He starts off fighting Superman, but then it's like, hey, listen, like, I get you want me, but like we also need to team up to get this guy, and he'll see reason. So people are like, he's a bad guy and a good guy, and it kind of sets up that character going forward. So Eric, Mike said what he's most excited about. What are you most excited about out of those announcements? You can't say the most.
Well, I haven't seen any like new animated series from them in a while, so like the Creature Squad thing sounds good. Mm-hmm. And again, like if they follow suit with the Swamp Thing, like the way they did it in the show, I'd look forward to that movie. The Lantern series, just because it's like an HBO True Grit style buddy cop thing, I'd give that a watch.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly give all of these a watch. I mean, I'm the Robin guy, so Damian Wayne in live action for the first time is exciting to me.
Right.
We never got there on Titans. We just got the other 3 Robins. So that's cool, but again, I'm a little nervous about it because, like, to me, if you have like a kid assassin, like it's got to be kind of darker. So I don't know tonally how that will clash with Matt Reeves' Batman, but James Gunn's kind of got that ability to keep it lighthearted if he's handling it.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, think about the Suicide Squad remake, right? There was a lot of murder and killing in that, but it was very upbeat and comical.
Exactly. I would say the thing I'm most surprised about is, despite him opening with, this will also include video games, he didn't announce any video games.
Yeah, why even bring that up if you're not going to tell anyone anything?
Yeah, like, it would be easy enough to just say, like, oh, and by the way, we're doing this, like, the Superman series, we're also going to do a Superman game, or this Lantern TV series, we're going to do a Lantern game. Granted, I don't know if a Lantern game would sell well enough. I think it's got to be either like Superman, Batman led, otherwise be like a Justice League kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was strange, especially if you're introducing a Batman. Why not be like, oh, by the way, there's going to be a whatever. What about you, Eric? Any surprises other than no Lobo mention?
I was surprised that one of the main things he was focusing on was a Supergirl movie. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm not familiar with that story anyways, and you said it was from a really good writer, which was well received, that's probably why he chose that. Mm-hmm. And then that movie about the like Static Shock and all those.
Oh, the Authority.
Yeah, I didn't think that would have been like a big enough pull to have him start with that.
Yeah.
But I guess the success of picking like randos for like Suicide Squad shows that, hey, you could take more unknown characters and still make it successful, which is probably what he's hoping to do with that too.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the big things about Wildstorm is it is more inclusive. There was a lot of, black superheroes. Midnighter was openly gay and in a romantic relationship with another man. So in that sense, it's like, okay, it makes sense to, push diversity in this political climate. So assuming they're going that route. Mm-hmm. Mike, any final thoughts you want to add?
Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Which one are you looking most forward to us dragging you to against your will? I
don't know. But for every movie you drag me to against my will, I make Tanya watch an artsy fartsy movie.
And she's getting water right now as we speak, so she heard you say that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's funny that you punish Tanya for what we do to you.
Well, because you guys never learn.
That's true.
That's true.
I can't be punished.
One of my best qualities.
Yeah. I don't know. The Authority looks interesting. I'm already forgetting it.
Creature Commandos.
Yes. Creature Commandos, because it has the word commando in the title. So they should get Arnold Schwarzenegger in this one.
Yep. He maybe he'll voice Frankenstein.
Oh my god! That could be like Shark. Like the shark thing in the
King Shark, yeah.
Yeah, because Stallone did that, right? It could be like, bro. it would totally nail it too. I don't know, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually be good. Yeah, do that, you cowards. If you like, okay, you can't drag me to Waller because that's a TV show.
Yeah,
you could trick me into watching it at some point for a Dem Boys video. Don't do that. If you want a broken TV.
Maybe after Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, fucking hell. So, yeah.
Hey, you're the one that put that out into the world. That's your fault.
Yeah. And then, Superman Legacy. I don't know about that.
This is what they're looking for. This is kind of your Frankenstein Monster Squad deal.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
What do we got? Killer Orca, Cheetah. Oh, that's not Cheetah.
Yeah, that's
No, it's
that's Clayface, right?
Yeah, she's the Clayface woman.
Yeah.
I forget what her name is, but yeah, led by Frankie himself.
Yep.
If
who's in the background?
Sometimes Andrew Bennett, that's right. I was gonna say he's in there sometimes. Vampire Man, where is he?
Oh, Vampire. Okay. Yeah.
He occasionally joins the squad the way Batman occasionally joins Justice League.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. Maybe that's our Creature Commandos team. We'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah. That outside of those two, I can't wait.
Andrew Bennett series.
I can't wait to be dragged to these against my will, so that way I could punish Tanya with more artsy fartsy stuff. But yeah,
and we won't bring you on Tuesday, so you have to pay full price.
Oh, son of a bitch! Well, then get me a Cineplex card.
And the nacho cheese will also run out that day.
Get me a Cineplex card then for my birthday.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll take you to Landmark.
Oh, fuck off!
That's your monkey paw wish.
Hey, they have heated seats at least.
Yeah, they have a better theater.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's
all right.
I'm good here, basically.
All right. Anything in the chat before we sign off?
I don't know. I think everyone left. Yep.
They got sick of looking at Eric's face.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yep. All right. Well, that is if you guys are good, I'm good.
Yep.
So that was us reacting to James Gunn's DC slate announcement for the next 8 to 10 years.
Or at least me and Eric, the DC shills.
Oh boy, I cannot wait for all of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Bye now.
I'm waiting for Mike to sign off with his bye fucks.
Bye, fuck.